first grader at Norton Commons Elementary and another one coming in next year. I want to give support for one of the programs as an and, as one of you guys talked about today. And my real comments are about how do we make this happen faster and actually measure the impact for it. So I want to thank Steph Warren. We've already had some initial conversations about this, but the fact that we have some schools, and really it's about the evaluating what's the process for evaluating converting some of our existing schools to K through 8. So knowing places like Norton Commons, that I promise I don't know all the details, but know that we physically have the space for 4 classrooms each of 6th, 7th, and 8th graders to be put into the school without a single capital investment to change the building. Now, I'm sure there's a lot of details behind that. So my questions really are, how do we evaluate the impact? How do we evaluate what schools could be converted right away without the building expenditures and capital expenditures? And what do you need from us? We are ready to do it. We are ready to sign up for it. It's the only long-term solution I've seen to lower the impact of registrations as they're coming in. So the only way you make this problem go away is have less people coming into the schools each year. And I see this as a viable option that could happen next year. You just want to know, what can we do to make it happen right now?
I'm gonna talk about just the physical structure side of it. As the gentleman pointed out, probably, and this is off the top of my head, Norton Commons Elementary is probably the only facility we have right now that we wouldn't have to do a thing to today to convert it to a K-8, and it look sort of like the programs that you have here at Crosby or that a child would have at Barrett or Mazik with the facility structures. The rest of our buildings, we would have to look at the amount of students that we let in per grade now, because, for example, I'm looking at Austin and I have to think about Lowe. If we wanted to use an existing structure at Lowe, you have to let in less kids per grade over time to open up room at the end. I know there's been talk about also removing early childhood classrooms from elementary schools, then to open up the spaces. But for example, if we did that at Stover, that's still only 2 classrooms. And you needed a minimum 4 classrooms per grade for a K-8. And here comes the except if you want a science lab. And except if now you're gonna need 2 art classes because you have extra grades. So there are some thoughts.
And band and chorus.
Yes, ma'am. And all the arts programs. And all the arts programs that you offer. We do have some buildings that are more easily reconfigurable than others, and we've sort of been looking at some of those because this topic has came up. But to do it for, and I'm sort of talking for Dina now, to do anything for 17, 18, and we can embrace, Dina and I have middle schoolers, so yes, we know what that's like right now, we're living it too. But to implement anything now for 17, 18, that's a long-term solution, kind of feels like we're pulling the wool on people regardless. I think anything we wanted to do for 17, 18 was really because of what are you going to do about it now? And I've said that earlier, we got that, what are you going to do about it now? And here were some options. We've not even said they're good options. These are just the ones, and I'm a pretty straight shooting guy. We knew that when we took feedback from people, there was going to be, why are we doing this? But these are the options we feasibly could pull off for 17, 18. And yes, for 18, 19, for 19, 20, there are some more impactful things we could do. I'm hearing from some people, if you tell us, here are the things you're going to do in 1920 or in 1819, we feel like we can make do. I'm also hearing from some people, they don't necessarily feel that way. So that's part of the reason we wanted everyone to come out, and we're going to do this again on Thursday, was so we can see, is there a critical mass that says if you come up with a master solution for this, we can make do for right now. And if not, we'll have to look at some of the other things we talked about.